Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So, with the latest update, COD have released a new wildcard called High Roller. To get this, you need to go to your barracks, armory, and then challenges, and you have to activate it in the armory, like you would with an aftermarket part on MW3. And you need 100,000 score, and therefore you just play the game and you'll get it. But you do need to equip it. In the comments, let me know down below if you've used it. What combinations have you tried for your 4 score streaks? So High Roller allows you to equip 4 score streaks. Naturally, being a greedy guy, I couldn't pass up this opportunity. My aim is to see if I can abuse it and get a chopper gunner and a dreadnought in the same game. So to do this, I'll be running the Jackal because it's still OP. I'll use Ninja because I want to be silent and I want to be able to flank people. I've got Bankroll because obviously that gives you the 200 points straight off the rip. And then Dispatcher, which helps with getting that UAV. The aim is not to be heard and obviously run around like a headless chicken, and eventually I'll get my score streaks, right? As for the score streaks, I went for UAV, Watchdog and Chopper Gunner, and the wild card being the Dreadnought. I played maybe 5 to 6 games and realised that it's going to be a lot harder than I first expected. Just because you can carry 4 score streaks doesn't mean that you're going to get them. So I thought I'll give it one last try, because even a blind squirrel catches the occasional nut, right? With this newfound optimism, I loaded up one more game and give it one more try. Can I do it though? At this point I was really nervous because obviously, as you can see, I got my UAV, I got my Watchdog. If I get this kill, hop out the window, and then I'm looking around and then there's this guy who's just staring at my Watchdog. So take him out, take this guy out, and I'm on a merciless and I've got it. Thank the Lord I managed to get it. Personally, I think this wildcard is really useful and really good for people who like to use score streaks, people who want to try score streak combinations out. I know I'm certainly going to try some different combinations out for different play styles. So keep an eye out for that. I might be in my new video. Ignore my aim here. I can't use a chopper gunner. I'm not very good at aiming. But also, I always seem to get a chopper gunner or a dreadnought on maps where there's so much cover indoors. As you can see, the chopper gunner is amazing. Really useful score streak. But I think it will make it easier to get them higher score streaks because you're giving yourself an extra chance. So obviously, rather than just selecting the chopper gunner or the dreadnought, without that Watchdog I wouldn't have been able to get the chopper gunner and dreadnought in this game. Comparing to other wildcards, it's actually quite a good option. Tactical expert, obviously you get an extra couple of tacticals, but would you take that rather than a score streak? Not quite sure. Overkill is nice, but you can only use one gun at a time, so I think the score streak's better. Gunfighter also is nice, but it's not necessary. I personally would take the score streak and High Roller. Danger close, yeah, cool. It's good to have an extra couple of grenades in your back pocket, but again, I think the trade-off is better to have an extra score streak. Prepper is a waste of time, so I'm not even going to talk about it. Perk Greed, well, yeah, excellent. Obviously, Perk Greed is the go-to. You get an extra perk. And I think overall I'm probably going to rotate between Perk Greed and High Roller depending on the game mode. So I think it's very competitive in comparison to the other wildcards. Is this wildcard going to help you get all the score streaks? Well, no. You're still going to have to earn them, so whether you equip 4 or not, you still have to do that. But combine it with Bankroll and Dispatcher and use some lower down lethal score streaks, and this will help you get the more powerful, more expensive ones. From this perspective, I think this wildcard is very useful. I don't think it's OP though, because it still requires the player's skill. Let me know in the comments, have you had a similar experience to me? I don't tend to get the higher score streaks regularly, and this has enabled me to achieve this fairly easily. Or do you actually think it's a complete waste of time? Want to know how to prestige, even as an average player? Watch these 6 tips now.